Hello, my gorgeous ones. Welcome to Alicia Budget Beauty. Happy one day till Thanksgiving. That is the one time you will get my turkey impression until next year. Hope you enjoyed it. But thank you so much for being here. My name is Alicia and I love affordable beauty and fashion here on my channel. Really, if you love just beauty and fashion content, then you're in the right place. I try to avoid spending a ton for it. If I can find a way to get it cheaper, that is my driving force. I try to pass that information on to you guys. So also, if you are brand new, then let me tell you what this video is going to be about. If you saw the title, then you're here for a Thanksgiving look, a yellow leaning Thanksgiving look. But the way that I got that inspo is once a month, I am a part of a group of 10 ladies. It's called the Random View Support Group, RBSG. And a random word is generated. Someone from the group is responsible for that word and gives us just a little bit of direction, and the rest is up to us. This month, the word was banana. Yes, you probably are thinking the same thing that I did. I was like, please God, don't make me do a minion look. Don't make me do a minion look. And beautiful Marissa, pop her right here. She was responsible for this month, and her direction was like, create a yellow look, like banana yellow. And I was like, thank God. And then later she was like, oh, I did also think minion. I was like, I knew that was coming, but I did not have to do a minion look. I could do a yellow look. So I chose to do a yellow inspired Thanksgiving look today. So if you just want a little bit of an inspo for some Thanksgiving glam, you want to see what products I used, then stick around and let's do it. Okay, ironically enough, I'm filming this, it's around 5 something. It's already dark outside pretty much. It was overcast, freezing today. So like the lighting is super weird in here. I feel like it looks yellow, like my walls look yellow. They're actually gray, like everything's yellow, but hey, that is the theme, so I'm just going with it. Okay, what am I going to use today? So if you missed a prior video, I let you guys know that I am on a palette no-buy because I had 500 palettes. I've weeded out a bunch. I'm decluttering 40 something of them. You'll see that on a video later on. But I also set aside 17 palettes that I wanted to at least touch once within a month, and I'm going to come back and review them. So one of them that I set aside is the Sample Beauty. This is the Blooming Lovely palette. And here she is. And I was like, ooh, I'm going to grab it because I know there's yellow in there. I haven't used it yet. That way I can test it out, give you guys a little review of it. And so I'm going to be really dabbing into these shades here. And then I'll probably use a little bit of the browns just to anchor it and make it very Thanksgiving. I'm also planning on popping in this loose pigment from It's Belle Cosmetics. If you haven't tried them, it's an amazing indie brand, so good. Their palettes are so great. I love their lip liners and also their blush palette. And so they gifted me some loose pigments, and I thought, ooh, let's like really amp up this Thanksgiving look. So, oh, also to note, I already kind of have like yellowish blush going on here. That is a mix between this Scott Barnes. I like a yellow blush, but I love to mix it as like an ombre. So I've got this yellow blush mixed in with this MAC. And if you put the yellow on first and then this MAC, this is Peaches and Dreams, then it kind of creates this ombre yellow to peach, and I just thought that would tie in really nicely. So, and then I'll pick a lip. I do have on like a gold, it's discontinued now, unfortunately. It's Hypnotic Lights by Milani, but I'm going to pick a different one that will be available to you guys if you're looking for like a gold lip gloss moment. Okay, so I'm just going to put this actually to music and show you guys each shade that I'm using as I do it, and then I'll probably talk about this as I apply the loose pigment because I know some people are intimidated by them, and maybe that will inspire you to use one as well. So let's get going with our Thanksgiving look. we've got the base going down for the eyes before I put on the loose pigment and mascara, lashes, eyeliner. I was going to point out, first impression of this palette, I was hoping it was going to be like a cheaper, really nice formula version of Blend Bunny, because it kind of had like Surge vibes to it, if you're familiar. Definitely not on the same level at all. I'm gonna give this palette another shot before I decide to like declutter it or something, because I haven't gotten to use the shimmers in it yet, but this is not Blend Bunny blending. I do have a vein right here that makes it look a lot of times like this is muddy, but it's a very pronounced vein. So this always looks less blended than this side, but first impressions of this palette is, it's not terrible, but I've definitely used better. But we've got a nice like yellow thing going here. So next up, what we're gonna do is take the loose pigment and put it in the center of the eye. So with the loose pigment, you're going to want something to make it adhere. You can use NYX glitter glue, or you can use these kind of mediums here. This is from Simply Posh Cosmetics for their loose pigments. And it's kind of just like a clear type of glue. And a little bit goes a long way on these. So I'm just gonna dab it in the middle of my eye. Let me get my mirror here. Okay. I think you need to work fast when it comes to this one, because it already feels like it's drying a little bit. And I'm just gonna dip my finger in the loose pigment. I've only swatched these, by the way. Ooh, I mean, man, indie brands are where it's at. Look at what's happening here. This isn't exactly yellow because it's taking on a shift of pink, but it's got like pink and gold. So maybe I'm cheating a little bit here with the yellow theme, but I mean, for the most part, I've got yellow going on. That was my primary base color to this look, but yeah, these are just giving such a pretty reflective, can you see that little pickup there? Oh! We're not going to talk about what just happened because, yeah, it fell. It fell. Okay. That's looking really, really gorgeous. So I am going to, let's see if I have a liner right here that I could use. Yellow, I don't know if it's going to show up, but let's just go for it with the theme. This is like a gold yellow from Wet n Wild. They're multi-stick in Keep Diggin', like digging for gold. These multi-sticks are fantastic for the lower lash line because they're really smooth and they don't tug. And you can just really get in there and not worry about if it's, you know, not precise, because I want more of that gold yellow pronounced anyway. Okay, actually, I'm gonna take, we're just gonna touch up that lower lash line real quick and go back in with this one, which is the one that got a little patchy, but I liked it on the lower lash line better. Just kind of add that depth back a little bit. Okay. All right, I'm gonna step away and add lashes. We'll come back and add a lip, and we'll be done with our yellow, but also turning brown here, but yep, primarily yellow Thanksgiving fall look. Okay, I'm back. The lashes are on. These lashes are so pretty. They are from Ambi Dollish, is a small woman-owned brand, Latina-owned brand. And then I added this lipstick. I decided to go with this because it is a like yellow toned brown. It's super cool, I think. This is a shade you would typically see with an indie brand because they do those out of the box type of lipstick shades that not everyone, and tones that, you know, mainstream brands don't really do. But this is a Sephora collection lipstick, and my friend Jen, I'll pop her right here because I have to credit her. She showed this and I got it a while back, and the color's so pretty. This is their Lip Stories, and this is the Satin Cream in Primal Instinct. The formula is so pretty too because it has like a nice sheen to it where you really don't have to have a gloss. It's very comfortable. Anyway, this is the final look. Let me take this off. It was cold and now I'm toasty, but this is more of your Thanksgiving type of attire here. And then here is the final eye look. I really like this. I like this yellow themed look. I think it's appropriate for Thanksgiving. I like the yellow toned blush, ties in with the eyes here, and then the lip, and then adding that fun little loose pigment was awesome. So I enjoyed this. You guys go check out the other ladies. I'll have the playlist linked down below. It's always so fascinating to see what each of us come up with because you give someone one word and you're going to get 10 completely different looks out of it. So be sure and check them out. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Get nice and full. And let's get ready for Christmas time after this. So have fun shopping, budget shopping. Bye.